Hi everyone, this is Paulo from the Technical Department of Pratica. In this series of videos, I'll present you some procedures for testing the high-speed oven's performance and its components. So follow me for more details. In this video, we're going to learn how to test the microwave circuit performance on a high-speed oven. For doing this, I'm using here a Copa Express as an example. But this procedure also applies for the Chef Express, Rocket Express, and Fit Express. So let's get started. First of all, we have to respect some safety procedures before starting the tests. For this, we have to unplug the unit from the outlet, wait 5 minutes, and then we can remove the side panels of the unit. This procedure is necessary to avoid electrical hazards during the tests. For the tests, there are some things that we have to observe before starting, and we're also going to need two components for this. We need a porcelain container with 300 milliliters of water. This one will be necessary for starting the microwave tests. We shall never run microwaves without any load inside of the chamber. Other than that, the microwaves are going to be reflected inside of the chamber and bounces back to the magnetron. This is going to damage the system. For getting the mixtures, we're going to need an amp clamp just like this one, where we're going to find the cables here and test by the current values of it if it's working fine or not. Taking a look at the inside of the chamber, we open the door and first we're going to check the accessories of the unit. We have to ensure that they are fine, because if they are not, this is going to influence the microwave behavior as well. So, first of all, we have the cooking rack. We have some filaments here. These filaments has to be straight and not unwelded. Sometimes we see it because of a lot of use. So, ensuring that this unit is fine, we're okay for starting the tests. And we also should take a look at the tray. The tray has also to be cleaned and straight, as you can see. Taking a look at the inside of the chamber, we have to ensure that this is not dirty. Because when we have accumulation of fat grease inside of the chamber, we have also a difference of the microwave behavior inside of the chamber. So the microwaves are going to act on this fat grease inside of the chamber, and some of these microwaves are going to be bounced back to the magnetron. This also damages the system. For starting performance tests, we have first to ensure that the appliances are fine and also the equipment is properly clean. This is pretty important for the test we are going to perform. Let's put the accessories back to the unit and the porcelain container, and then we can start. We start here by the tray. The cooking rack and the porcelain container with water I'm going to put here in the center of the chamber. In this case that I have a Copa Express double mag, I have two microwave systems working in parallel. So each magnetron has one high limit thermostat, and I have to test this high limit thermostat in order to understand if the high limit is open or closed. The idea is to use the multimeter for testing the continuity of this high limit thermostat. So I'm going to select here the continuity, and then I check if this is open or not. This one is okay, I can hear the beep. This one is also okay, I can hear the beep. If the high limit is open, I have to replace this high limit and put a new one, then I start the test again. Still on the continuity test, I can test if the fuse of the microwave circuit is working fine. So for this, I can use the fuse holder at the unit, and then I can test on the input and output here, and then I see if the continuity is working fine. I can also open the fuse holder and remove the fuse, where I can see here that I have a 20 amp CC type fuse, and then I can test continuity on the component as well. If it's working fine, the system's supposed to work, so I can put it back, close it, and then start a performance test. Now that we already tested the fuse and the thermostats, we can access here the screen where we can start the performance test and take the amperage measure of each system. For this, we're going to click in this icon with the 3 stripes. I go to Settings. Remembering that this password we should never pass to customers. This is only for technicians during the procedures of tests. We can go here to Test Loads, and that's the icon we're going to click when we want to start the microwave test. Now we can position the amp clamp at the cables desired and then check if the system is working okay or not. Each magnetron should consume around 8 amps of current during its operation. So we can use the microwave relay for getting the tests. That's the best component for us to see if the system is working fine. So here at the microwave relay, I have 2 cables on the output. In this case, I have here cables 37 and 38. Each one is responsible for one side of the circuit. So I get my amp clamp, I select amperes, and then I put it here on cable 37. I come here to Test Loads, and then I select Microwaves. As I can see, I have 8 amps on this side, so then I can go back here at the screen and stop the test. I remove the amp clamp, and then I use the other cable, 38. So I put the amp clamp here, I come to the screen, I click on microwave test, and then I see once again the value presented. In this case, it is giving me 8.11 amps, which tells me that the system is working fine. This is one of the series of videos that we are going to post here, and count on us to help whenever you need. Thank you for watching. We'll be always here and glad to help for every need that you have.